Okay, everybody, welcome back. Couldn't resist. Had to play a little Wingspan. Well, look at this. Look at these. Look at this starting hand. Too many good birds. We kind of like that eagle. We do like the golden eye, although we don't have any other cavity nests. And what's in the tray? Well, we've got barn swallow. We have a frigate bird. I am feeling like maybe we don't go for the big boys yet. A golden eagle is tough to say no to. We can do that. Maybe we skip the frigate bird and nab up the barn swallow. We are going first. The nutcracker would not be terrible either. We also want birds with tucked cards, so between the golden eagle and the barn swallow, that's nice. So let's think about this. Grab the barn swallow. Maybe spend the nectar to at least deny the frigate bird. The only problem with all these tuckers is we have nothing to tuck yet. So maybe we gotta not worry about them yet. Maybe grab up... Man, maybe we skip the house finch since we have the barn swallow, but we do like the house finch for our forest. What's going to go down? I would really like to get that golden eagle into the wetlands. So maybe we grab up the barn swallow and the frigate bird. We need cards, so then we grab up a single rat or nectar, which is available, I believe. Yeah, preferably nectar, but rat most likely in the background. Then we can play the eagle into our... Oh, but not if we spend the nectar on the... Maybe we do this. Okay, here's my plan. Grab the barn swallow and the frigate bird. Play the house finch. Hopefully get the food for the eagle rather quickly. We'll have to skip a tuck, most likely. Unless we want to cycle the barn swallow, but... we like that for this end of round goal. It might be a little too much, though. Might not be necessary. What are our bonus cards? Platform nest. It would very much help with our platform nests. We are, of course, ignoring the puffin and the golden eye. I think we have to. Don't think we can be that greedy. We're going to chuck a nectar. Yeah. I think that's what we do. We would like that puffin. Can we pull that off somehow? Barn swallow would have to go into the wetlands, but it's probably worth it. Okay. It's going to be... We're going big here. Grab up the barn swallow and the frigate bird. That is also a platform nest. Yeah. Then play the house finch, but we'll have to skip the tucks a little bit. It's bold. It's bold, my friends, but we're going to do it. Yeah. Felt the need for a little wingspan. Wingspan likes to be sold as a casual game, but let's be honest here. Let's be real. Wingspan's not a casual game. Anyone with a little bit of a competitive bone in their body. You've got a couple factors to Wingspan which make it a little bit more intense than just a fun casual game. It's got a ton of gambling in it. If you're re-rolling the bird feeder, picking cards out of the deck, or waiting for that tray to be reset, gambling with predators, gambling with bonus cards. Just gamble, gamble, gamble. This is like a game for the gambling addict. And then factor number two would just be that it's a competitive game. You're playing against another person. And no matter how much pretty birds you put into it, or relaxing music, or, nice scenery, still going to be a game that gives you that dopamine hit when things are going well, and make you a sad individual when you fail to win a game. That's just the way it is. I know that the creator of Wingspan had a bunch of co-op powers to... It was either Asia or Oceania. Just to try to make it more like a sharing and caring game, but it's not going to fly. We don't believe it. Alright, here we go. We're starting with this. And that, ooh, Hornbill would be nice, but not necessary. We have so much good stuff here. Clark's Nutcracker, I mean the Falcon's a Tucker. So my opponent might want to grab that up. Not interested. Great Horned Owl goes down, so he's starting. Did he overpay for that? He must have. Not bothered to just grab a Nectar. I might have just grabbed a Nectar. Alright, here we go. Put down our Finch. Now what are we going to... I think we just need to bank on the Swallow into the wetlands for now and to grab some cards. It's just all we got. And then we can... We might just give up on this end of round goal despite our massive birds with all the right food type. We don't want to be interrupting our flow here. Of course, I'd rather put this guy in the grassland so that we can cycle cards when necessary. Oh geez, what do we get? Nothing great here. We'll do this. Unfortunately, we are giving the reroll to our opponent. We like all of our cards, so we're going to skip. Plan on better things to come. I should have no problem with round 2 the way this is going, although my opponent does have a Tucker already with the Great Horned Owl. And to get a tuck on it, so now, well, he did not get the reroll, so I'm tempted to grab more food, but we want to be able to tuck when the time arrives, so we will sacrifice that. We've got ourselves a Tree Swallow, not a platform bird. The Clark's Nutcracker feels like another 3 food cost bird. Take a while. The brain doesn't help us with much. It's in our hand. But it might be worth considering. Looks like we might be working our way towards that Puffin. Feels a little early for that. Don't know if it's worth it for an end of round goal. We want that Tree Swallow. Does help with final and the second end of round goal, and the third one, of course. Just grab a couple off the top. So we have some cyclers. I think all of that can be cycled. Start with, well, it's a platform nest. You never know. I think we'll grab this guy up. I think the Tree Swallow can be cycled. It was a decent enough denial. I guess we could work towards the Eagle in the grasslands. We'll see. Grab food twice. Or we could just grab the fish. We'd have to play the Eagle, or the... Grab the fish, we could... I don't like that. Let's work towards that Eagle. We'll do this. We'll cycle out... Cooper's Hawk just doesn't feel like much these days, although it is a Tucker. This guy's a Tucker. Forest is more valuable than the wetlands. We'll do this. We're gonna do another tuck when we grab food again, so let's just grab one off the top. Nice bird, but not really in our plans right now. Grab up a couple more nectar and then play our Eagle. I want to grab something. What was it? I don't know. Yeah, Clark's Nutcracker. Too expensive right now. We are nowhere near the food. How's my opponent's grub situation? 0. Don't trust that Robin. I mean, the titmouse. Do we settle for the titmouse? Yeah, it's early enough. I think it's a pretty good card early on. Yeah, we'll take it. That's my opponent got down. Are we going to tie up this end of round goal? We are not. So that's okay. We'll get on the board. We'll get some tucks out of the deal. Quadruple secure the end of round for days to come. We're both going big boys. We're going to hope for that bird that lets you cash based off of the number of predators. Oh, there it is. I was just saying, wow, 6. It's too bad we are not going to get that guy. Man, sad that, oh god, my opponent's going to clean house with that Griffon Vulture. That thing is going to be huge. Already 3 per turn. That's minimum 10-point bird. He's leaving it for me. Are you leaving it for me? Are we getting food? Well, it's a platform nest. You just leave a 10-point bird for me with 0 food cost. You are too kind. I don't know if we want anything else here. These birds that lay eggs are always kind of nice, but I don't see us getting a lot of platform or ground nests. Grab a couple off the top. Well, there we go. Oh, now that one we might play, since we just got this Maltese warbler. What are we going to cycle? We have 2 platform nests currently. We got 3 in hand, so that's 4. I rather like everything else here, except for maybe the Say's Phoebe at this point. We get up to 4 eggs on it though, so that's a 9-point bird. I think the hawk's got to go. Replace it with that guy. Although that hawk's cheap bird to play with the warbler early on. Might have been a good call. Okay, tuck cards is the deal. Hunt with 2. We have 3 in a second, unless that eagle is just having a really bad day. We have no other tuckers, so we're gonna hope it ends there. Come on, eagle. Oh, there we go. Couldn't have asked for a better card. The null value Wingspan. So what are we gonna do here? We gotta get food. Unfortunately, these 2 both have to go in the grassland, so our grassland's getting a little full. We get to reroll. Oh, we have to cycle again. I feel like we want to play this next. So let's see here. If we play, then food. It's a little tricky. What else could we play next? Yeah, this guy definitely has to go down. I think we gotta get rid of the Say's Phoebe. It's a big point bird. We could always get... No, those are all platform nests. Titmouse or Say's Phoebe. We need stuff for our forest, so... Say's Phoebe, sadly. Let's go. Is Flycatcher better than the Titmouse is the question. I feel like it could be. I feel like it is. More points, and it gets us a food, which is easily transferable to an egg. And cash is about the weakest thing, except for in very specific instances. So we'll get this guy. Okay. So we have to get food on our next roll. Then it's going to be play Maltese and lay eggs. Get down the Vulture in the end. So we have to get the food for the Maltese, but I don't see that as being too much of an issue here. Oh, I guess we cycled out our Say's Phoebe as opposed to the Titmouse after all that conversation. Oh well. Life will go on. Yeah, Say's Phoebe would have been nice. There'll be other nice cards, though. There's always other nice cards. This food is set up well for us. Opponent continuing to lay eggs and cash out. Grab up this guy. Grab him. And then... yeah, we just have to cycle this guy anyways now. Still nothing there we particularly care for. Well, it's a nice big point bird. For food, draw. We get 3 food in a row now, or 3 food at a time. So that's starting to be good. Warbler, eggs. Are we winning this end of round goal? We are. My opponent is not going to get another Tucker, unless it's a welcome swallow. If you want to play a 1-point bird right now, you may, but he's got 3 nectar, so I don't see that as being the case. Slice hornbill. Okay, well that does tie it up. That's why all the egg laying. A little early for that. Only to tie. That's obviously a huge point play, but I'm okay with it. We have a rat somehow. How did we get a rat? Don't have. Well, we got the swan to play it on. We're gonna have to be going back to our. Yeah, I think we can chuck it at this point. Hitting up our grassland, only 2 eggs. Let's actually put them in the right place. In our cavity nest. Mr. Eagle, continuing to understand the assignment, as they say. We'll get down this massive bomb for no food costs. And get our 3. Feel free to continue to play more predators. Oh, and ekes that one out. Oh, rough. We'll take a rough. Does mean we gotta do some substantial card draw this turn, because we rather like what we have. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. We are getting very expensive birds. All right, with a lot of fish cost. What a fishy game. Well, that would actually potentially get us more fish. We need a lot of fish. So do I cycle out? I just feel like food is not going to be sufficient. We need number of birds played. We have way too many expensive birds. Oh, we have 3 here. We got 3 more to play. I feel like we got to get rid of the trumpeter swan, believe it or not. I just don't feel like we have the food to get all this down. The kingfisher is going to be more help to us. I don't know if the rough is going to be played either, given the current situation. My opponent without a ton of cards. We'll grab it just in case. Actually, the forester's turn would be nice, maybe. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. We need more cards. Luckily, we have 2 fish already. So next down will be the naughty. I think we're doing quite well in this end of round goal so far. Actually, we could get down this guy right now. Oh, without a ton of food. No means to generate food. We need eggs. So let's grab up some food real quick. I think we cycle out that rough. It's not the game for it. Oh, we have eggs. Oh, we had eggs. Somehow I missed that. You can go. Let's continue. Eyeball in this turn here. Feels worthy of denial, but that's nice. Maybe. 5 points. I think we can do better. We don't really need to copy a... It's another platform nest, though. Extends out our forest a little bit, but it's not that exciting to me. Let's put down our kingfisher. We'll use the nectar. We've got those 3 fish there. Do this. I think we can chuck that grub. For an egg, we'd need all of the food we can get. I wonder if we get food again. Look at all these fish. We got some big fish eaters. Well, Tray got reset, but... Oh, it was the kite. There's been talk on Waffle Waffles channel that the game's a little bugged because it did keep these 3. What's the power say exactly? Reset the bird feeder, yeah. So it seems to only reset the bird the food outside the tray. We can continue to cycle this guy. Okay. Now we lay some eggs. Get down that naughty. We currently have 7 food, so I think we can lay eggs and play both the naughty and the frigate bird if my math is correct. We just got a rat, which is nice. We can chuck that guy instead for our grub, right? Then we have 2. Yep. 5, 6, 7. We only need... we only need 6. Well, you don't have to hit all every time, Golden Eagle. My opponent is doing a lot of egg spam. Not overly concerned by that. Final end of round goal will be nice, but we have such huge point bumps. I wonder if we do the puffin. I always like to play... Ooh, Vireo. We gotta play a bird. I feel like we do have enough to work with here. We could grab up that Vireo, though. We have to draw cards, though, next round. My opponent could nab it, but only 5 cards down. Probably not too many great bonus cards for them. So let's do this. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll have a grub, and yeah, we got it. Do we do... Maybe we just do the puffin. What, we're going to get... Well, we could squeeze a couple extra points out of this guy, or could we squeeze a couple extra points out of knowing what the bonus card is? I like the naughty first. That can get you some good stuff. All right. Maybe getting rid of this king, or getting rid of the swan was wrong. So far, this kingfisher has done nothing for us. It's only been down a couple turns, but could have been better. Rio remains. Put down our lovely frigate bird. 4 now. You were too kind. That's going to be a 14-point bird. Take it. I wonder if my opponent has falconer. That just means we're negating that falconer bonus. Well, black swan, we would be... Yeah, we get some good stuff out of it. Perhaps. 1, 2. We got 3 so far. So it's a 10-point bird. How can you say no to that? Let's grab up some cards. How many birds are we expecting to get down here? Don't think we're going to get this end of round. Well, my opponent grabs it. How's my opponent's big birds? 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's 4. Very good card for them. Can't blame them there. Strike thrush, mountain bluebird. I don't think so. Garnet might be worth denying. But then again, do we want him? Do we care if he goes back to his... He's got no way of doing it except for going back to the... back to the wetlands, which is a 0-point play for him. think we do chuck an egg here. It's just all shuffling resources around anyways. One might like the bluebird. We can do this, no problem. Good. All that is fine. Say no to you. Alright, well, alright, naughty does not need to be played first. How's our platform nest doing? Yep, we just need one more with the puffin, so we're all set there. Looks like we will have to overpay a little bit for it. We probably should have grabbed up that nectar just to be sure, honestly. Because it's all going to go bye-bye now. We don't want to spend 2 turns in our... Oh, that's nice. Show me what you got. Well, there you go. It is done. Kingfisher, you did your job. I don't think we really have too much else to play. It might just be... Yeah, what even are we going to do after that? Bonus card is accounted for. I guess we could get this. Might just lay a bunch of eggs in hopes of getting the end of round goal, but we'll see. We might skip the... Yeah, because we just don't have a second bird to play. Might be better to just play this guy and lay eggs twice. Let's see what we get here. Oh. Let's see here. Yeah, well, we got plenty of nectar there. Grab him up. So... I guess since we're going to play this guy, we'd still have the food for the horned lark, I believe. We're going to spend up... So we'll have 1 nectar and 2 grubs. That'd be the horned lark. It would not be this guy or this guy. Of course, if we chuck food, well, or cards, we can chuck cards for... We'll have 2 extra cards for chucking with eggs. You can go... 5 points here. I guess we've got to see what the puffin tells us. Well, that's not going to do anything for us. So we'll put down our puffin. Maybe that will tell us a little bit more. Might be best just to go for that. And yeah, as long as we have the food for this guy. Oh, we do need to lay some eggs. We can chuck a card. We can chuck a... Well, we want to hold on to the food for the horned lark. Fill up our cavity nests. Oh my gosh, Mr. Golden Eagle. Puffin will go down. Then we will have a nectar and 2 grubs, so we will chuck the nectar for an egg. I don't think we need to do that, do we? Yeah, we might. Should it come to that. This is my opponent's cavity nest. He's got 6, 7, 8, so he will win it if he decides to take that route. One nectar in hand. Pulls ahead in the nectar battle there, but we're about to spend 2 nectar here, so we'll win that one. Actually, we do... Oh, we've got enough eggs to still play a card with the Warbler. We have now done all of our actions after we put this guy down. 6 points is very nice. Birds that can live in multiple habitats. Not happening. So, horned lark would not do too much for us, but we'll still play it. It's not going to affect the bonus card. We'll just lay eggs and chuck the Bird o' Paradise. And then that Horned Lark for an extra 3 points at the end. I see a dot in each habitat, so we are doing this correctly. Well, we got another food. Does that allow us to play this guy? I believe it does, right? What's going on with our nectar here? And the won't affect that nectar battle. Opponent is just laying eggs. So let's see here. We've got a grub. We've got ourselves a cherry and then 2 more foods. So this guy's the better play now. So we'll do this and we will chuck ourselves the Horned Lark. Sorry, Horned Lark. For a 6-point play. So that is very good. Let's just double check here. The rat and the grub for cherry. The grub for grub and the nectar. My opponent has no nectar and is out of turn, so we'll do this. And, oh my goodness, that's 3 in a row. Golden Eagle. Let's get down our Paradise Bird. Is it going to affect? Oh, it is. It's going to shave off 3 points. It's still an extra few points. So it's still, well, let's see here. What's it going to do here? So we are currently, so it's going to be 7 minus 3 for the loss of the end of round goal. Minus 1 for the egg cost. 7 minus 3 is 4. Still, it's 3 points. 3 points is what it is. Still worth it. Five predators. You maniac. 13-point Vulture. We will take it. Tying it up instead of winning it, but works out in the end. I feel like we did pretty good this game. The opponent's going to lay some eggs. He's got a lot of big birds and lots of eggs, so can't say for sure. Our eagle really let us down this game. 1-2 the nectar battles. That was a pretty, that was kind of one of those easy games, I feel like. Very satisfying, lots of big birds. The gambling Wingspan gods were kind to us. Let's go to the board, I don't know. I've been cocky before, but let's just see what happens here. Nicely ahead there. And there. The board will tell us more. Coming back on eggs, but we got a lot of caches. Tux is going to be him. He had that hornbill. Only by 5. We got the nectar battles. Easy victory. 125. Well, not too long ago I said that cheap brown powers were the way to go early on, but we played ourselves some substantial birds early and made quite the game out of it. Rodentologist for 10. Man, you gotta love that. But I feel like our Vulture really shut that down. Just absolutely bit into the points gained there. Thank you, Mr. Griffon Vulture. He probably would have won. If he had grabbed that guy, ooh, if he had all those caches, that was the key to victory. All right, well, both the Vultures are pulling through in these last games. Last time it was the Turkey Vulture for the victory. This time, Griffon Vulture for the victory. Easily overlooked, but sometimes ultra-powerful bird. Thank you, Griffon Vulture. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Thanks for helping me feed my addiction, and we will see you next time. Take it easy.